our income going up. Okay, so in the last 30 seconds, let me help you to understand the change that binary options brought to the world of Forex trading. Oh, and by the way, just note that the balance is now $51.75. In the past, Forex trading was accessible only to a select group of people. If you wanted to join in, you had to learn to use complicated software, and for those of us who aren't really good with computers, that was a real issue. And the idea behind the development of binary options was to take Forex trading and simplify it to the point where it's accessible to anyone interested in trading. Okay, down to the last second, and we have won. Now look at the top of the balance. It's $51.75, and it now changes to $52.09, meaning we've added $34 to our balance, overcoming the loss we had just a couple of minutes ago and actually making us more than if we had not had the loss in the first place. So now we go back to step one, and we're seeing that there are 55% of the traders are trading for a call, and we're going to do the exact same thing because we're smart, and we're going to click on 60 seconds and start this process all over again. So now we're going to go back to our $5 trade like we did before, because now we're just going to keep it simple, going with 5, clicking on call, then clicking on start, and then on OK, and we start all over again. All right, so the great news about binary options is that they let you focus on trading. You don't need to think about anything else, and this is why I now do most of my trading with these platforms. Another important point is that in the past, in order to trade Forex, you had to invest large sums of money, which obviously not everyone can afford, but with binary options, you can start with as little as $200 and quickly find yourself with a $10,000 balance, even by making just small investments each and every time. So, I mean, like I'm sure you've noticed, we haven't been investing large numbers here. $5 here, $20 max so far, and we've already grown our balance from what was, $51.68 to begin to what was $52.09 before we started this trade. Essentially, we've increased our profits by $41 in about 15, 20 minutes max. I mean, if you think about it, that's $120 an hour. That's way better than any 9-to-5 job I've ever had. All right, so while we're talking, looks like we've won another one. We're going to do it all over again. We're going to click on binary options, check our percentages. Yep, we're still at 55, so we're going to go back to 60, do another $5, click on call, click on start, click on OK, and here we go again. And so, as you'll notice, the bar goes green, the bar goes red. It changes during the course of this whole thing. But what you'll notice is I'm not getting excited. I'm not excited either way. See, it's red right now. But you don't get excited because you know that binary options is a business. If you think about this as a business, you'll know that you might win some trades, you might lose some trades, as you've seen me so expertly demonstrate before. But what I love is that I'm always in complete control of my money, and I just try to keep the big picture in mind. And that's really what the Pure Profit System is all about. I'm not going to get excited about each small gain or loss. I'm here to make some serious money, the kind of money that would take me years and years to make at a typical 9-to-5 job. One of the things I love about the Pure Profit System is that it allows me to manage my investments correctly, and it ensures that I'm always in control. I mean, even if you decide at some point that binary options isn't your thing, you can simply cash out and move on. You're completely in control of how much money you're risking at any point. Okay, so as I thought, this one is once again a winning trade, and if you look at the account balance, you'll see that it's $5,216 at 9:55 in the morning. Under 20 minutes ago, I had a balance of about $51.68, which means that we've made $48 in 20 minutes. If you calculate the hourly rate like we did before, I'm making like $150 an hour, which is a reasonable hourly rate for me to make using the Pure Profit System. Okay, so now I'm going to stop the video and trade for 5 more hours and come back to show you what's possible by following this exact same system. Okay, so I'll stop the video now. I'll see you in 5 hours. All right, hello again. It's been a few hours since we last spoke, and let's see where we stand. It's 2:45 in the afternoon, and if you remember, just 5 hours ago, I had $5,168 in this account, and now 5 hours later, my balance is showing $5,896. That means I've made more than $728 in just 5 hours of work. Much, much, much more than what I can earn at a traditional 9-to-5 job, and I'm doing this from my laptop at home, or maybe at a coffee shop, or even at the beach if you want. I mean, you might laugh, but I actually tried trading once at a local Starbucks just to say I did it. And that's the advantage of making binary